Hey you guys, welcome. It's Michelle from IamMichelleGifford.com, where I help moms run a business online. And today we're talking about my 5 tips to how I run a 6-figure business with 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of people do count them when I'm at the store or anywhere. 5 kids at home. So with the recent pandemic, all of my kids got sent home from school, right? And they were homeschooled for a couple months. And I have kids ranging from 13 years old down to 4 years old. And so it's busy at my house. I love it. So it's so fun. So I want to talk to you about how I was able to grow my business even during this time, and a few simple tips so that you can do it too. Tip number 1 is to own your morning. So we've probably all been there, right? When you overslept, you snooze your alarm, and you get woken up by a Scooby-Doo stuffed animal hitting your face. Just me? That only happens to me? Well, maybe it's just me, but that is no way to start your morning, right? And so I challenge you, if you really want to run this business, is that you have to take control of your mornings. And that means to get up, get ready, get showered, all before, if you can, before your kids wake up. Everyone has different schedules. But over on Instagram, I have a hashtag called 3 before 9 challenge. And that is where I ask people to exercise, get dressed and ready for the day, and to check in with God, either by meditating, scripture, prayer, or gratitude practice, all before 9 o'clock. And what this is gonna do is it's really gonna set your day up for success, because you feel better, you feel in control, and you're ready and centered, right? You're just there and ready. And so if you are going to own your day, which you are, then I need you to own your morning. All right, let's go to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is that I know what I'm good at, and I outsource the rest. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. You're like, Michelle, there's no way I can outsource. I'm not there yet. I don't know if that's true. So here's the thing. There are some things that you are really good at. It's your genius zone. You are good at it and you love it, and it's really like stuff that only you can do, right? Like I can outsource someone making a YouTube video for me, right? This is something only I can do. Okay, so to really hone in on the things that you are really good at and do those things. Now, how do you outsource it? Well, I have 4 girls, 4 women, 4 moms who are behind my business and helping it run. And maybe you don't have the money to do that yet, but you can find people to help you online. Like there are websites called like Fiverr, where you could get a logo created or a video edited or things like that. It's very inexpensive and it's very quick. Or you could trade someone. So I used to have my friend run my Instagram account, and this was long ago when I was really focused on photography, in exchange for me doing her family photography once or twice a year. Okay, you can trade. You can also teach a teenager or a friend to run like your emails or something like that. That's really easy to outsource. I used to do this with my son at I think 12 years old. I taught him how to blog for me. I wrote it all up. He did the finishing touches on the blog. He got a new skill and he got paid. It was a beautiful thing. So, and if you are a bigger business, if you're someone who is already, you do have some extra money and you want some professionals, my team does that. I help you with the strategy, and then we will take over your email marketing, your blogging, and your Pinterest. Yes, so if you're interested, I would love for you to contact me. This is one of my favorite things I get to do in my business, okay? So that is tip number 2. Let's go on to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is to create systems. Now, I create systems for my business and my kids. So do your kids know when they are going to be doing what throughout the day? Do they have a schedule so that they know that they don't have to ask you when TV time is, or when snack time is, or when dinner time is? Set up that schedule so that you only have to make a good decision once, and then your kids can come to expect that, okay? And with my business, I set up systems with like my new client systems, or if someone emails me, what are my systems for making that happen? What's my calendaring systems? What's my content system? Having those systems will really help you be more efficient, and it's a lot easier for you to get to hire out things and to outsource stuff. So systems are very sexy. You really want to incorporate them into your business. All right, let's do tip number 4, and it is to set aside work time, get this, without guilt. I know you. I know you. It's taking a little bit of time for you to really admit that you're running a business. You kind of do it on the side and you don't want people to know. But if you're here and you heard running a 6-figure business and that is one of your goals, then that's like running a legit business, right? And so you need to own that you are a business owner, and it's okay that you're a business owner and a mother. You can do both and be really great at both, and your kids are going to be awesome. And so just do it. Just set aside some time, whatever time you feel comfortable with, and do it without guilt. One of my rules is that when I have business time, I protect it from myself, my kids, from other people. And how do I do that is I said myself, because sometimes I want to use that business time to like clean up the kitchen or organize the fridge or something like that. And I have to really be careful that I don't use up my business time for things that I could do when my kids are around me. Okay, so that is number 4. And number 5 is to batch your content. So batching your content is a fabulous thing to do. So if you are writing 4 blog posts for a month, then on one day you write all 4 of those blog posts, okay? And then on the next day, you're gonna create all the graphics for those 4 blog posts. And on the next day, you can schedule all of them. And what this is gonna do, it's gonna save you time in the preparation. Like there's some amount of preparation you have to go to. If you're doing a YouTube channel, you gotta get your camera set up. If you're doing a podcast, you get the podcast stuff set up. And also, it's gonna save you time in the brain space. It takes a minute to get in the zone, right, of recording or writing or whatever. And if you can batch your content, then you get in the zone and you can do it quickly. And this is also what it's gonna do, is get you ahead of the game, right? Because if you can batch 4 pieces of content in one sitting, then you free up all that time to be with your kids or to grow your business or whatever you want. And so batching is a huge deal. Now, I'm gonna give you a bonus. You ready? The bonus tip is this, that if you wanna run a business and raise a bunch of kids, or even one kid, doesn't matter how many, then you need to bring those expectations down here. The key to happiness is low expectations. Now, I don't mean that I don't expect my kids to be good, awesome people. It doesn't mean that I don't expect my business to grow and to serve in the best way, but I lower my expectations for perfection. So I'm not really shocked. If my kids interrupt me when I'm videoing. I'm not really shocked when I have a pile of laundry waiting for me. I'm not really shocked when I actually only get 20 minutes of my 2-hour work time. And so when you are growing a business, know this isn't going to be perfect. Keep those expectations low and your spirits high. All right, if you want my free productivity guide, you can click the link below. Get it instantly into your inbox and get started getting more done and building that 6-figure business, even with all those kids at home. So I am so grateful that you tuned in and listened to the end. Please subscribe. We will be dropping these awesome videos regularly, and I'm so glad that you're here, and you guys, we can totally do this. All right, we'll catch you next time.